Hey, YouTube, one more video vlog because I don't know. Today I'm just in a really talkative mood and I'm hearing all this stuff from all these sources and all these people psychically and, on the channels. I don't spend a lot of time on TV and I don't watch a lot of channels. And there was something that on Josiah's channel, he mentioned that Hollywood was freaking out about the numbers going down in the movie theaters and the numbers going down for television programming. I'm on that train. I don't go to the movie theaters, and I don't watch a lot of TV. At this point, I watch a little bit of the news and for the weather and a little bit of what's going on with the country, just a little bit because I don't like violence. I don't like violence, and I think that a lot of people are waking up. And I know they don't like the term woke because it's a African American thing or something, but I'm saying they're waking up to the fact that watching violence on all these programs is programming us to be violent. And I don't want that. But besides violence, I don't want to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the LGBT rainbow community. This is my symbol for the rainbow. Okay, I'm the B in the rainbow, the bisexual. That's me. People don't know that because I've never licked a pussy. So they're like, "Oh, well, you don't really qualify to be bisexual because you've only ever sucked dick." So you can roll like as a faggot with a pussy, but you're not really a bisexual until you lick some pussy. Well, I mean, I have played with my own pussy, so I still think I qualify. And I want to talk about politics too because this LGBTQ LMNOPQRST rainbow thing is part of that. It's been talked about a lot especially the last 5-6 years. It really came to the forefront. Now look, when I was a teenager, I was pretty typical. Uh, you know, I could see. I mean, my eyes were open, and I could see who was attractive. I could see if a man was attractive or if a woman was attractive, and it didn't bother me that I could say that about a man or a woman. And I guess that's why I always felt and resonated with the term bisexual. But what I'm trying to say is back in the 80s and 90s, if I went around and said I'm bisexual, and I did actually, I said that. mm, the reaction that I got back then was, well, we don't like bisexuals. And you know why they didn't like bisexuals? Because we like choice. They don't want the other whatever, the other letters in the rainbow. They don't like bisexuals because bisexuals say we're about freedom. You know, I can see the beauty in both my hands. Now you want to, they fought for the right to get married, and I said, why would you want to get married? I thought you were like a freedom lover. Marriage is not about freedom. Mm. Marriage is about loyalty and commitment and partnership, and there's some really great things, but mostly I think marriage is about having babies and this male dominated leadership thing. So if you are a feminist or if you have a vagina and you don't really want to be a mommy, why would you want to get married? You think that that's the pinnacle of romance? It's not. It really isn't. A partnership, you can have a partnership, but then they explained it to me better. It's not just about wanting to be normalized. Well, we don't want to be abnormal because we're gay or lesbians. We want to be normal like straight people. What? What are you talking about? No, that's not the reason. There were stories, there were horror stories about a couple, let's say two lesbians or two gay guys, whatever. Horror stories about how they had been together for 20, 30 years. And when one of them got sick and was in the hospital, the other one couldn't even sit by that person's side because they weren't married, or they were losing financial benefits because they weren't on the same insurance plan, or they couldn't get the same benefits as married people. It was all financial. Okay, so don't sell me this bullshit about romance and how marriage is all romantic. It's a business fucking contract. Okay, and you don't want to like bisexuals because we're saying we don't care. Okay, I see the beauty in men and women. I'll lick a pussy or suck a dick.